Hello, dear Gemini. Welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so much for watching my video of your or monthly video for your tarot readings. And for this video is going to be for August. All right, so let's see what we have for you, Gemini. Oh, before we get started, just want you to see that the reason the table, or know that the reason this table is sort of like a light green color and my nails are kind of a teal blue is because I am going by August gemstone colors. And so the green is for the peridot, which is kind of like a yellow green, and spinel, which is a stone with many different colors, but I chose the teal version of that stone. So that's why these colors are here. And if you hopefully you will have some wonderful things coming up here in August. Let's see what we have for you. And I just want to remind you that this is going to be a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. And also these readings are for entertainment. It looks like these two fell out. Entertainment. However, I am very hopeful that you will be able to gain some insight or ideas or guidance from this reading. So please stay for the entire reading, okay? Whether it resonates or not, because you never know what could come up that will actually be helpful to you when August comes around. So the very first cards that I pulled from the Spirit Song Tarot deck are for me to determine what your general overarching energy might be throughout the month. And I have two cards here. So the first one is the panther. Yeah, the panther, just beautiful art here. So the panther is all about power and perseverance, Gemini. So you're going to be exerting some power. You can be very probably, most likely, assertive, very assertive, and letting people know that, hey, this is what you want, you know, and you're standing your ground, and perseverance is part of standing your ground and not giving up on yourself or something that it is important to you. Now, we also have here the beaver, and the beaver is about control and security. So these go hand in hand. These are your overarching energies, Gemini. Power, perseverance, control, and security is what's going to be important to you and will be driving a lot of your decision making. Okay, now let's find out what the influencing energies are. What are your influencers? I'm just kidding. So let's see what your influencing energies are that are going to help you make some decisions. And we have here the Page of Wands or Page of Rods, the King of Swords. Wow, you've got some court cards here. Ace of Cups. Move these over here a little bit so we have more space. Whoa, okay, so two extra cards. You're just doubling them up, Gemini. And it makes sense given that your sign is all about, you know, two heads are better than one, right? So Gemini, we have 5 cards here for you. We also have Death, which is also known as a transformation card, a rebirth card. And then we have here Knight of Rods. Okay, so which is Wands. Let's see what these influencers are. So we have for the Page of Rods, I see here for you that you are going to be very, very active during the month of August. And you're just going to have a lot of energy, a lot of creativity. Some of you will be starting new projects right away in August. Some of you will have older projects that you're just adding on to, or businesses that you're adding on to, and you've got some new ideas for services or new product lines. This is a very, very active month is what I see. This is very exciting. Very exciting for you, Gemini. Also with the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords is all about being very logical and leadership role, obviously. So Gemini, I see you taking on that leadership role throughout the month of August, and that is probably where you're going to be coming from as you make decisions and as you try to inspire people to see things the way you have, see your vision and help you with that vision, and the way to keep people on track. So you're most likely going to be doing a lot of planning and coordinating, or directing, planning and coordinating for whatever it is that you're going to be working on. So just a mind over matter strategist kind of mode when you are this August. So here we also have Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about new relationships. This new relationship could be a growing family. Maybe another child is on the way, Gemini. If that's not part of the plan, it could be a new relationship. Or maybe it's not part of the plan, but it's just a nice surprise. Or maybe it's not a surprise, a nice surprise. I don't know, but there's going to be a new relationship that's happening here. And for some of you, maybe even a proposal for a commitment, like either a marriage or just agreement to be together forever. Here with the Death card, you're going to be going through some transformations, Gemini. So changing things up, not just within your environment, but within yourself, and just really becoming that person that you want to be. Here with the Knight of Rods, what I see here is, again, a lot of action, taking action, fast talking, making a lot of decisions, moving very quickly and assertively. Remember, I kind of used that word earlier when I was talking about power and perseverance. I feel like there's going to be like some kind of more assertive attitude, right? Just kind of taking charge. And with the King here, that's really going to be reflecting, it looks like, in August. So with the Knight of Rods, there's just one caveat with this card, and that is with the tendency to move quickly and want to make decisions quickly and take action quickly can be a chance for impulsiveness. So be careful on the things that maybe you might be reacting to or taking action on, that there's no impulsive stuff in there that may be something you regret later. I'm not saying don't take action. I'm just saying that as you take action, continue to plan it and research it and make sure that that's the action that you want to take. Because sometimes when we get real excited and we're just like in that role, right, in that mood, and everything's like going really fast, it's easy to just kind of make an impulsive decision as well, or take an impulsive action, which is more like a reaction than a planned action. So that's what this card is saying. All right, so let's see what your everyday is going to look like, Gemini, dear Gemini. Let's see what we have for you. And I'll go down week by week. Okay, so nothing falls. I will just lay out the cards. I'm going to split it. And we have here Two of Swords, the Sun, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Justice, Three of Cups, King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be in fours. So, because I had this card, it kind of threw me off. I was wondering why it looked like it was a lot longer. So let me fix this. Let me move these over here like this. And let me move these down here. Here we go. Oh my goodness. And then 10 of Cups and Page of Wands. All right, Gemini. Okay, so for the first week, we have you struggling over a decision. I know that doesn't kind of match up with all the assertiveness that we were talking about and leadership stuff, but hey, this is just the beginning of the month, so don't be hard on yourself. With the Two of Swords, there's a difficult decision to make, and I believe that this decision is difficult because it involves, you're worried of how, it may affect things. So maybe there's like a consideration for the domino effect. I was trying to feel out, is this a person that you're worried about hurting their feelings? But no, what I'm really getting here, Gemini, is with regard to whatever this is you're trying to start, if this is a small business or a side hustle or something new that you're trying to do, you're more concerned about the domino effect of this decision. So you kind of work on sorting this out in the very beginning of the month. Okay, so I'm just going to move these over here just so you can see these better, okay? Now, when we, as we move along the first week, I think there's going to be a moment of exhaustion, Gemini, because with this Five of Pentacles, what I see here is feeling isolated. I sense more of an isolation. It's not so much like, money was lost, but I think it's more of a concern that you might lose some money as you are, or might have some sort of financial instability with this new project. And I can see why this you start the month off with this feeling and this idea and this struggle to make whatever this decision is. And I think this decision has to do with moving forward. Okay, because as I speak, I start to kind of, and hold the cards, I start to feel more. So I think this has to do with, should you move forward? And then as you try to make that decision, you're very, very concerned. Is this something that's going to cause me to have, financial instability? Is this going to affect my finances in a way that I don't want to, struggle through or have hardship with? So that's just for a very short period, because as you continue on with the month, I see here with the King of Wands, you start to feel emboldened. So once you go through this phase kind of here allows you to sort things out, Gemini. And as you sort things out, you feel inspired. And a vision, it's like a light bulb goes off, and you have this vision in your mind now that's so powerful and strong. It really makes you feel, it starts to make you feel very bold and powerful. Like, yes, I know what I'm going to do now. I know how this is going to work, and I feel like I can do this. So that's where you're going to be at in your first week. Okay. Also, Gemini, I have to say this, because with the King of Wands, there's a lot of charm. There's a lot of charm that accompanies this feeling of feeling powerful and on track and being where you need to be. And so don't be surprised, Gemini, if you start to turn some heads, okay? People start to look at you and get all excited and want to talk to you and are attracted to you, because this kind of boldness and feeling powerful is just very intoxicating. That kind of energy can be intoxicating. People are going to be attracted to it. So don't say that I didn't warn you. All right, this is coming up for you here in the first week. And as you continue, look at how beautiful this is. The Sun. Within the second week, you start to really see some things come about. You are moving fast. You're really moving fast here, Gemini, because with the Sun, it tells me that you are starting to experience some successes, and you feel joyous and you feel optimistic, and just really open to all the goodness and ideas that are coming your way. You also go through a point in the second week where you release. You release and let go, and you move on to something different. So whatever kind of dramas that were holding you back, Gemini, whatever it was that was kind of taking away your power before, that's part of your transformation. I see this is part of your transformation. You have examined it and you realize, because it might have been part of why you were feeling this way, that there was something that was lacking for you. There were things that were not working out for you, and you just had to change direction, change your vision, and move toward the sun, move toward the light, and let go of whatever this was that was making you feel partially in darkness, okay? So this is the visual here for you. Partial darkness, moving into the bright light. And as you continue on this track, Gemini, look at 9 of Pentacles, more successes. This is just turning out to be an incredible reading, Gemini. I hope you're happy with this. And I really, really hope this is truly what you experience, because this is going to be wonderful for you. With the 9 of Pentacles, it's a time of getting your wishes, feeling good health, feeling happy, feeling abundance, feeling joy. It's just like, it's almost as good as the sun, okay? But it's still all positive, wonderful, good feelings and successes. So you start to see things come to fruition that you have planned. You start to see things move along in the direction that you were hoping for. And because of that, you get recognized, like you get put into the spotlight. People see the success. They're saying, wow, Gemini, how'd you do it? Gemini, that's impressive. Gemini, great work. This is the feeling that's going to happen in the third week. This is a situation that's going to happen for you in the third week. And as if your good luck couldn't keep on keeping on, we see you as you move along to the third week with the Justice card, getting all your win-wins, getting a win-win situations. If there was legal stuff that you had to deal with, you're going to win it. If there was paperwork you had to file, it comes through smoothly for you. The planning, the contracts, with regard to this project, it looks like it's going to work out for you, Gemini. So, wow, this is incredible. I am so excited for you. And you continue on with the 10 of Cups, feeling the support and comfort and love from your family, just a happy family feeling and well-being. Have this wonderful well-being because you feel the love of your family here in the third week, Gemini. And it continues to inspire you. All of this wonderful stuff that happens to you continues to inspire you with the Ace of Wands, coming up with new ideas, more ideas, continuing to feel totally inspired and having that strong urge to create. Continues on through and gets you to the point where, come on now, it is time to celebrate with friends. So with the 3 of Cups, you meet up with friends and some really close family members and just go out and have a good time and enjoy each other's company and celebrate. So there might be some toasting there, dancing, fun stuff, whatever it is that you would do, Gemini, to celebrate some successes that have happened for you or will happen for you in August. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, I see you continuing to look for new ideas, researching new things. So this is like ongoing stuff. I see this overflowing into September, Gemini, because this is something that you've started, finally moved forward on, and is seeing that it's all been working out for you. You continue to do your research, and so I am just so excited for you. So let's see if we can get some additional information or some clarification for you. We have, oh, there's 3 cards here. Okay, so 8 of Wands, the World, The Empress, oh my goodness, this is just amazing. So with the Eight of Wands, here is where we see all the action, okay? Where you're taking a lot of action, and this happens, I believe, right after you get into this powerful feeling of being in control of your security, being in control of securing your home. Like beavers, you know how they love to build dams and make sure that they have their water, and they build their homes for their families. And so I see you like taking control of that, having the power and persevering. And so this is all the action. So after the King of Wands, after you become the King of Wands, I see you really moving forward with that. And the Empress is all about abundance and also fertility, and also just intuition. This is the Queen of Queens. So this is the queen of all the queens. So this person is like, has a lot of the traits that the other queens have. Super smart, bold and powerful, practical and grounded, and compassionate, Gemini. Woo! This is, and once again, beautiful, super beautiful. When I say beautiful, I mean could be any gender, but looking good, okay? Looking amazing. You've got this twice. This is an emphasis. This is the boldness, the control that you have, the inspiration that you have. So, like I said, the month starts off with you wondering what you should do, how you how to make that decision, whether or not to make that decision. And then there's a moment of feeling like you're all alone trying to make things happen. But then, bam, look at that. And then the World. Okay, so now you're going to end a phase in your life that may have been difficult or may not have been exactly what you wanted. It wasn't bad, but it didn't have all of what you wanted, or something. One thing maybe was missing. And that's why we see you here with the Eight of Wands walking away. And so that ends that phase. This thing that you're walking away from ends. And you start a new beginning, a new cycle of life, a new phase in your life. And as you come to this end, you feel gloriously wonderful, or you will feel gloriously wonderful. And so this is beautiful. So I hope this really is going to be resonating with you, Gemini, when you enter the month of August. I'm just going to pull one more card from this deck for you, from the Wisdom Seekers deck. And we have Judgment. And Judgment is all about epiphany. And I believe this epiphany comes after this isolation stage. And then you move on from there. Let's see if we can give you some guidance from these, this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. I guess they decided to fall out together. And this looks reverse, and this looks, and this is upright. So the moon is all about understanding that there are going to be moments of light and darkness, which is just a reminder that in this beginning stage, when you feel that, have that feeling of isolation or sadness, or hey, are things going to work out? Is it going to cause me to be unstable financially? The moon is all about reminding you that life is about going through different phases. We go through a cycle, okay? So if you're down, you're going to go up, okay? And that's what this moon is saying. It also tells me to remind you about your trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts. And I'm going to place this right here because I believe that goes there. And with the reverse connection, the reverse connection is sort of saying, as you release, be careful to not, as you go through this, you're going to be very busy because there's a lot of actions, Gemini. Be careful that you don't hurt the good connections, the good relationships that you have in your life, okay? See these two birds kind of flying, because see, usually they're down here, but now they're up here and they're flying together. So what this tells me is keep those that are helpful to you, that are good to you, that love you, that care for you genuinely. Keep them close in your circle, so that it doesn't, all of this action, you don't take away the time from them where you can end up losing them. All right. So try to keep in mind that the people who are very important to you are going to need some time with you. And I see that here with the celebration, but maybe you may not want to wait until the end of the month. Maybe as you go through the sun and you step away, that'll be the time to bring them back into your circle and say, okay, I just did this and it was hard, but I did it. And now I could use some comfort and additional support that this was the right thing to do, kind of thing. Okay, so keep those people that are good to you or good for you in your circle. I'm going to also pull an angel card for you, Gemini. And this card, I just love these cards because I just read these when I get to this point, because they have just beautiful information. And also corresponding gemstones with gemstone energy. So I know some people like to have the stones with them. It helps them to remember or to feel the energy that they need to feel. So what I have here is Archangel Michael. Ooh, look at that beautiful lapis lazuli stone here. And it says, are you listening to your inner guidance, Gemini? Let go of the extra stress in your life. Release obstacles that cause frustration. Align with the angels and allow divine orchestration to light your path, to bring you to the right place at the right time. Flow and allow your inner guidance to show you the way. Listen to that still, small voice within in order to find the answers you seek. That's just beautiful, Gemini. That is what I have for you. I really hope that you found this enlightening or useful in some way, or will help to prepare you. If it sounds anything even remotely like it may resonate with you, please be sure to like the video. And thank you again for watching. And please don't forget to also subscribe, okay? I really appreciate you watching and supporting my channel by watching the video. So take good care. Best wishes to you. Looks like you have a lot of wonderful things to look forward to in August. And until next time, until your next reading, Gemini, best wishes to you always. Bye now.